Saram Ustaji, and a warm welcome to you to the Media Center. It's an honor to have you. And what a performance it was! Absolutely mesmerizing. The 100th birthday celebrations has begun and begun so gloriously. How does it feel for you?
No words I can speak will give it justice, but it feels very surreal. It feels I can't even say it feels like a dream, because this sort of thing doesn't even come in your wildest dreams, that you will be invited to such a place or to celebrate such an occasion. But I think the word that I can think of is blessed. I feel very blessed and that I've had the chance to play on such a prestigious occasion in such a pious and blessed atmosphere.
And you have come before. How was it when you came here for the first time?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. So this is a long time ago, back in 2013. And I didn't know what to expect. But when I came here, it was a very simple environment where everyone was doing bhakti, everyone was drenched in spirituality, and for me, it felt straight away very similar, in fact, to our ashram in Ludhiana, Sri Bhani Sahib, where the devotees would get together and do praise and do kirtan and Indian classical music. So I felt like I was at home, away from home.
So it's nice coming back to your home.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
You're mentioning about how you feel at home and how you feel it's the same as the spiritual tradition which Guru Nanak Dev Ji gave us. Baba, in his discourses, would always tell us that this Nama Sankirtan, this bhajan which Baba started way back in 1940, Baba said it was Guru Nanak Dev Ji who started this whole concept of collective singing, Sankirtan.
Yes.
Baba said it is Guru Nanak Dev Ji who gave us that.
It's a big thing that Guru Nanak has given to the world. Kirtan, Guru Nanak themselves, he was the embodiment, you'd say, of the Almighty. But he showed us the way to sing God's glorious praises. Because words cannot do it justice. There's some things we can't say, or I would say in a different way in English, someone would say in a different way in Hindi, in Telugu, in so many different languages. But Saregama Padani, this is the universal language. And Guru Nanak showed us the way of describing your emotions, your connectivity with God, doing it through music. Guru Nanak was, he did 4 udasis. He traveled north, south, east, west, all throughout the subcontinent, and spreading this philosophy, spreading this message. It's a big blessing for me, to try to walk in those footsteps and to try to do the same thing. And that's what we came to Prasanthi to hear, to again spread that same message.
When I think about Guru Nanak Dev Ji and his message, to me what is very profound is the Guru Granth Sahib itself is the deity. It means that the message is the master.
The message is a blessing itself. Those words are more than words, but the greatest thing is to follow what those words say. The true respect to those words are to actually obey the commands. Guru Nanak said, and his the predecessor gurus that came after them, the message was always that bisar gayi sab tat parai, jab te saad sangat mohe pai, na ko bari nahi begana, sagla sang humko bane aayi. There is no one outside. There's no outsiders. Everyone is made from that one Malik, that one creator has created everyone. He's fashioned them himself with the same clay. So it's up to us to try to look for God in everyone.
Baba always said there is only one caste, the caste of humanity. There's only one religion, the religion of love.
Love.
There's only one God.
That's so
and
true.
He's omnipresent.
That's the Guru Nanak Dev Ji started with Eko Onkar.
Eko Onkar.
Yeah, there is only one God. We all call him so many different names, but there is only one creator.
one very beautiful aspect of Sikhism also is service. The kind of heartfelt service that you see in all gurudwaras. And Prasanthi Nilayam is again another place where you see that, isn't it?
Obviously, you said, the similarities with seva. I've seen it here. It's written on the walls everywhere about service, and it's such a great message. Those people who do seva, you see, they don't feel tired. They don't look tired at all. They have a smile on their face. And it's something that I've noticed here, especially in Prasanthi. They feel elated when they're doing service, which is, testament to Baba and his way of preaching this message.
So when you got the news that you are going to come to Prasanthi Nilayam for 100th birthday, what was your first thought?
My first thought is I was actually on the way to Delhi, and I was actually heading back to the UK when Roopaji called me and said, how would you like to come? And I was thinking, I'm actually heading back to the UK today. But I didn't think much about it. I looked at my calendar once and I said, available, done, I'll fly back. It's no problem. I said yes first, and then I thought, I'll figure everything else out later. You can't come to these places by planning. You can't come here, because you've got a lot of money or anything like this. You can only come here when he calls you himself. Big blessing for me that Rupaji asked me. And yeah, the rest is history, as they say.
As you very rightly said, nobody comes here on their will.
Yeah.
They will come only when they are called. And if Prasanthi calls you, then you are definitely blessed.
Yeah, no, like you said earlier, this is my third visit. 2013 was the first time I came. Ever since the first time, I always wanted to come again, and I had the chance to come back in 2015. And I felt the same after coming back in 2015. I always wanted to come again. And even after my third visit, the feeling is the same. Whenever I'm asked to come here, it's a divine blessing for me. Through our music, we're always trying to connect with God. We're always trying to connect with the Almighty. But when you feel here, you feel the presence so much more. So the connectivity feels stronger. It almost feels like, we can get into that mode without having to try. So it is special. It is very special. And not every concert is a concert. This is more than a concert. This is a seva. This is a hazri. So yeah, it's a big blessing to be here.
The name Prasanthi means the abode of supreme peace.
Yeah.
So you are in that divine valley. What are you going to take from this trip?
That peace, if we can keep that in us, that peace is worth so much. People go through so many difficulties. They try to battle with so many stresses in their day-to-day lives. If someone can hold this peace the way I'm feeling now, my prayer is, I hope I can feel like this all the time. So I'm going to try and take the sort of image and the feeling that I've got now and think about that every day, and hopefully try to stay in this peaceful mode.
So you're going to take Prasanthi in your heart.
Yes, I'll try.
Beautiful.
My own spiritual Satguruji, Sri Satguru Jagjit Singh Ji, and a present Satguruji, Satguru Uday Singh Ji, I very much feel that divine feeling towards my Guru. And when I sat with any of Baba's followers, I never got to see Baba in his present form. But whenever I sit with any of his bhagats, any of his followers, and they tell me about the time they spent, it sounds just like the time I spent with my Guru. I don't feel any different between them. I can't say in words who he is. Yeah, he's undescribable. But I can understand how strong that love is between a guru and his disciple. You mentioned me as Ustad. I'm not Ustad. I'm just a Sikh. I'm just a student. And, Sai Babaji for me is the same, as my Guru is to me. That feeling, that divine connection that Ashish has with his Guru, I place them in the same place.
Wow. As you very rightly said, you cannot describe in words. It's a feeling, and the most profound experiences of life can never be articulated.
Very, very true.
And I think that is what you have given us. And We hope and pray that you come back again. And finally, on this occasion of 100th birthday of Bhagwan, when the whole world is celebrating this moment, all the Sai brothers and sisters from 146 countries are in unison, um, so happy, so joyous on this occasion. What are your thoughts?
Again, I would like to congratulate all of the Sai Bhakts, all of the followers. May Sai Baba's philosophy stay in our heart. Maybe walk on his footsteps that he's shown us. May, that peacefulness reside within ourselves, and may we can strive, to help everyone. And I can only wish that we can walk on those teachings. There's so many nice slogans that I've seen. If we can even take one of them and think of this as our lesson for our life, I think it's a big achievement if you can walk on even one of those.
Which is your favorite slogan?
Well, I saw one today that said, care for everyone, hurt no one. And that is such a big thing, when we think that to break someone's heart, that's what we call pap. That's a sin. Yeah. And sometimes we do that so easily, we can just speak rudely or speak angrily to someone. At that time, we should remember Swami's words that God is in everyone, and in that person's heart that we just broke, there is even God in that. So we should remember this teaching. There are so many lessons to learn, but like I said, if I can even learn one of them, I consider myself very, very blessed. I hope I've never. That's true.
Beautiful. Very nice. Thank you so much. As you very rightly said, his message should become our life. I think that will be our tribute.
That's the biggest tribute. That's the biggest tribute.
Beautiful, sir. Really, we are so blessed and so delighted to have you. And the words that you spoke are from the heart. And I'm sure it will reach many hearts. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sir.
Sai.